Selamlar arkadaşlar, hoş geldiniz. Kaldığımız yerden Mass Effect oyunumuza dostlar devam ediyoruz. 2. bölümdeyiz. Dostlar geçen bölüm hatırlarsanız eğer bize verilen işaret kulesini alma görevi dostlar başarılı bir şekilde tam yapacakken oradaki bazı düşmanlar dostlar bunu engel olmaya çalışmışlardı. Ve günün sonunda yine her ne kadar bu görevi başarılı bir şekilde yerine getirsek de o sıra Kaptan Shephard'ın dostlar İşaret kulesiyle bir etkileşimi sonucunda kule zarar gördü ve bazı öngörüler gördü Shephard'da. Bakalım şimdi bu öngörülerin sonucunda da yine kendini baygınlık geçirerek sonrasında da kendimizi burada bulmuştuk. Şimdi dostlar ilerleyelim bakalım ne var ne yok. Gemideyiz tekrardan bu arada. Evet Ashley, hatırlarsınız bunu kurtarmıştık dostlar.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Böyle bir konuşalım bakalım ne var ne yok.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Evet, erdemlilik artı 2 puan kazandık dostlar. Neredeydi o? Şuradan mı gösteriyordu? Dur, I'daydı. Değil, U'daymış. Çok sorry. Burada mıydı lan? Oğlum bir yerde vardı hatırlıyorum da. Nerede olduğunu hatırlayamadım. Ha burada. Evet, görmüş olduğunuz gibi erdemlilik artı dik başlılık olayı var dostlar. Dik başlı ve erdemli olup olmama konusunda bakalım. Günün sonunda, oyun sonunda bakalım hangi kıvamda olacağız. Şu bar çubuklar hangi kıvamda olacak. Onları göreceğiz. Şimdi 3 puanımız var dostlar. Şunları birer tane arttıralım bence ya sanki. Albeni. Bu neymiş? Konuşmalarında gözdağı ve albeni açar diyor. Eğitilir diyor. Asker kalsın. Evet kalsın ya bence böyle iyi. Hepsi olsun abi. Olamaz çünkü.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
Bunlar neymiş?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure.
Gemideki karakterleri biraz tanıyalım bence. Kimler olduğunu gösterelim. Bu mesela Doktor Chuck was.
Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Evet.
Humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Pişmanlık duyuyor musun?
You made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Eyvallah.
Goodbye, Commander.
Şöyle ufak ufak tanıyalım dostlar herkese. Kaydan, evet. Beraber savaştık. Eyvallah dostum. Bunda fazla konuşacak bir şeyimiz yokmuş. Burada bir kapı var. Açılıyorsa eğer bakalım içeride ne var ne yok. Heh, Yüzbaşı Anderson'mış. Tamam. Doğru. Bize verdiği bir görev vardı. İlk oyunun sonunda Joker'e gidip gemiyi Normandia'ya, rıhtıma yanaştırmasını söylememizi istemişti. Şimdi oraya doğru ilerleyelim bakalım. Oğlum buraya geldik de yanlış yere mi geldik? O zaman sağdan çektik. Sanırım yanlış yerden geldik. Şuradan soldan şuradan akalım. Bir dakika. Hah. Storm'u indirdik. Şimdi tamam buradan gideceğiz dostlar. Demin yanlış yerden çıkmışız. Daha doğrusu yanlış yöne yönelmişiz. Asansör acaba nereye çıkıyor? Bir haritamız var burada. Evet bak şöyle baktığınız zaman Komuta subayı az önce şeyin olduğumuz yerde, Anderson'ın, Yüzbaşı Anderson'ın olduğu yer dostlar. Uyku bölümleriymiş o uzun koridor. Laboratuvar ve depo artı revir burada yine mevcut. Bizim ilk uyandığımız yer aslında burası. Ki yemekhane bölümü artı asansörlerle de yukarı çıktığımız bir bölüm var. Biz de zaten şu anda tam olarak şurada bir yerdeyiz, değil mi? Aynen öyle dostum, tam olarak buradayız. İstersek merdivenden çıkabiliriz, istersen asansörden çıkabiliriz. Biz merdivenden çıkalım, ayaklarımızı çalıştıralım biraz. Aç bakayım kapıyı Veysel Efendi. Eyvallah, aferin olsun. Bu kimmiş? Ordu kılavuzu diyor, bakalım. Artı 10 bilgiler aldık. Başka burada görüşebileceğim, konuşabileceğim birileri var mı derseniz de gözükmüyor. Aferin oğlum. Evet, Joker'e doğru gidelim. Yani bir de şuradaki haritayı göstereyim. Dostlar burada da yine komuta köprüsü. Zaten Joker ve kontrol mekanizmasının olduğu bölge orası. Yine muharebe bilgi merkezi yine burada. Sevgili dostlar. Şöyle uzaklaşabiliyor muyuz? Yok. Tamam. Yine sağda solda bazı bölgeler. Buradan nereye çıkıyoruz? Şu an bir yere çıkamıyoruz. Normalde herhalde oradan aşağı iniyor diye anladım. Evet. Evet. Rıhtıma Yüzbaşı Anderson'ın dediği yere doğru yanaşıyoruz bakalım. Ki giderken de Normandiya gemisi dostlar. İşte böyle. Ki görüldü şimdi bulutların arkasından, evet. İşte burası Citadel. Yapay bir dünya denilebilir.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Evet. Gemimiz rıhtıma yanaşıyor. Acaba gerçekten de bir 100 yıl sonra, belki 200 yıl sonra böyle bir teknolojimiz olur mu olmaz mı emin değilim ama insan bazen böyle şeyler görmek istiyor. Bu tarz şeylerin hayalini kuruyor. Evet.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Seren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Seren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Seren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Seren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shephard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Tam olarak sana katılıyorum Ashley. Evet. Şimdi gideceğiz. En üst kata çıkmamız gerekiyormuş. Orada izinler. Tabii ki de. Ha, anladım. Dur. Bir daha dene, dur. Ha, omnijelim yokmuş be. Tüh. Neyse. Bekleyebilirdik onu da. Maalesef olmadı. Çünkü omnijelimiz yok. Yeterli miktarda. Şimdi üst kata çıkmamız gerekiyor. Neredeyiz? Elçilik bekleme odası, C güvenliği yönetimi, Udina'nın ofisi, Volus ve Bay Elkor'un ofisi demiş. Biz de şu an tam olarak şuradayız. Dostlar, şu işaret nokta bulduğumuz yer galiba. Ha yok, oraya gitmemiz gerekiyor. Biz şu an buradayız. Udina'nın ofisinin olduğu yerdeyiz değil mi? Bakayım. Aynen dostlar. Doğru. Şuradan çıkalım bir. Nereye çıkacağız? Bunlar kim lan?
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Volus neresiymiş?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the council.
Kültürlerini de soralım.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Şuna da
What
bakalım.
is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Yani en azından ufak bir tanışma oldu. Biz bu arada ne çektik? Bir dakika dur bakayım. Neredeyiz? Udina'nın ofisi değil. Şuradan gitmemiz gerekiyor dostlar. Dur. Aşağı ineceğiz aynen öyle. Buradan da soldan çıkmamız gerekecek. Çünkü sağ tarafa Giremeyiz. Evet, doğru giremeyiz. Çünkü oradan yeşil de yanmıyor orası. Buradan gideceğiz. Sonra direkt şuraya. Asansör şu ileride gözüküyor.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel.
Demek öyle.
I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Evet, kuleye gideceğim zaten ben de.
Goodbye.
Görüşürüz.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit.
Sure is peaceful here.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a
Evet,
pleasant day.
gidelim. Şu yukarıda ne varmış lan? Baktığımız zaman aslında elçilik bekleme odası, C güvenliği yönetimi. Elçilik bekleme odası ve C güvenliği yönetimi diyor. Bakalım orada ne var dostlar. Bir oraya da bakalım. Ondan sonra hemen gideceğimiz bölgeye hızlıca gidelim. İyi, kapıyı açabildik. Burası C güvenliği odası gözüküyor. Bu tarafta.
Commander Shephard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Doğru
Especially
ya.
when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
Doğru.
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Doğru diyor. Daha sonra soruşturma.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
İyi, peki o zaman. Görüşürüz.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Tamam, buranın ne olduğu ortaya çıktı dostlar. Buralara daha sonra geliriz yine. Şurada ne vardı? Bekleme odası varmış. İşte burada bir sürü insanlar var, diplomatlar var, onlar var, bunlar var dostlar.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans. Don't believe the rumors. What do you want?
Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Nerede o?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Evet, gidelim artık. Daha fazla sağa solu kurcalamaya değmez gibi gözüküyor. Burada ne var lan, bir dakika. Ha, şurada bir oda var ama odanın ne olduğu belli değil. Burada yine bir diplomat var. Şununla konuşabiliyoruz mu? Hayır. Bununla hayır. Evet, bir şey yok, gidelim. Artık gideceğimiz noktaya gidelim dostlar. Daha fazla vakit kaybetmeyelim. Evet, kuleye gidiyoruz. Evet sevgili dostlar, kuleye gidiyoruz. Biraz gerilimli müzik geldi ama hadi hayırlısı. Garus.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shephard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
Doğru söylüyorsun dostum.
Maybe they'll listen to you.
Dostlar, Garus iyi bir arkadaş oluyor bize daha sonrasında. Hatta ikinci oyunda da galiba vardı Garus. Bizim resmen sağ kolumuz, yani sağlam dostlarımızdan biri olacak Garus. Çok basık, çeli bir havası var buranın. Cidden. Yani konuşmaya giderken böyle insan bayılıyor. Kuleye doğru gitmemiz lazım. Herhalde şu tarafta olsa gerek. Sağda solda böyle mekanlar var ama herhalde içeri şu an giremeyiz gibi düşünüyorum. Ki aynen de öyleymiş. Bu kimmiş? Tüm amiral bile commander diyor lan. Oğlum bizim rütbemiz ne lan? Ben bilmiyorum vallahi bizim evden de rütbemiz ne acaba dostlar? Yok dur. Şu an çünkü buradan bir yere gitmeyeceğiz. Dostlar şuradan yukarı doğru çıkacağım. Heh, evet 105 Anderson burada.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shephard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shephard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
Ben sana türünü göstereceğim.
There's no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shephard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shephard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Ben size göstereceğim oğlum.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shephard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Evet, maalesef.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Evet, Konseye bize
We need
olacak.
to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Evet, söylemiştim Garus'u.
They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shephard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Hangisini desek acaba?
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just
Şaşırmadık.
covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Doğru diyor.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Balavan's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Okay, güzel. Gölge
Tell me
simsarı.
more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Okay. Bir de konsey ve büyükelçi
Our
soracağım.
ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Bu kadar konuşma yeter. Gidelim artık. Yeter.
I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Evet, şimdi alt katlarda olan bir bar varmış. Şimdi oradaki herifi bulacağız. Bakalım, gidelim. Neredeyiz şu anda lan biz? Demin merdivenden çıktığımız yerdeyiz değil mi? Aynen. Zaten demin de burada karşılaşmıştık. Hatta burada görüşmüştük. Konsey yetkilileriyle. Şuradaki herif kim lan? Saren'e de benziyor ama. Neyse. Gidelim. Evet, bu Saren'le ilgili...
That guy's up to something.
What? What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shephard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
O zaman gidelim.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Böyle dostlar kazanmak gayet iyi oluyor dostlar. Bak. Böyle gördükçe bunlardan artık toplayacağız dostlar. Bilgileri bize artı olarak geri dönecek hepsi. Lan diplomat Turyan değil mi lan o? Why pushed? Bu da şey değil mi lan? Asar mi neydi? Şu ikisi tane şey. Bunlar da elçi. Şeyler konsey üyeleri dostlar onlar. Evet gidelim. Gideceğimiz yer zaten aşağısı. Okey, güzel. Tamam anladık. Ama nereye gideceğimizi biz seçeceğiz değil mi?
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Haydi bakalım, evet geldik.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Şimdi bunlarla uğraşamayacağım, devam.
That's all for now.
Thank you for...
Nereye gitmemiz gerekiyor dostlar? Şöyle bakıyorum. Lan dur, nereye gittik? Şu bankada bir, evet, barlamon var. Oraya gideceğiz dostlar zaten. O zaman gidelim bu taraftan. Hemen şu ileri doğru gideceğiz. Hatırlarsanız zaten şuradan gelmiştik biz ilk başta da. Şu bölgeden gelmiştik. Şuradan şeye binip dostlar buradan yukarı çıkmışız demek ki kuleye doğru. Şimdi buradan da karşıya geçip bankaya doğru gideceğiz. Ticaret merkezinin olduğu bölgeye. Yani şu tarafa mı oluyor? Bir dakika. Yok, tam tersi dostlar. Aynen şuradaki köprüden geçeceğiz karşıya doğru. Oradan da bankaya dostlar. Garus mu lan bu?
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Sorun
Are
ne?
there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certain...
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the...
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
$150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
Hadi kaybol.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Eyvallah. Evet, gidelim dostlar. Bir konuyu daha çözmüş bulunmaktayız. Tamam. Tabelaymış onlar. Gittiğiniz bölgede ne olduklarını söylüyor. Şu bankaya da gidelim bakalım. Oradaki heriften bir şey koparabilecek miyiz acaba? Hep beraber göreceğiz şimdi. Geldik, şurası değil mi? Aynen. Aç kapıyı Veysel Efendi. Evet, Parlabon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shephard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on a cruise is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shephard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional
Adamsın lan sen.
So
Karşılıksız vereceğim diyor. Sen var ya adamın dibisinden dostum. Parlabon.
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of
Saren gölge simsarına da kazık atmış. O da sinirli olduğu için de bu bilgiyi karşılıksız bir şekilde vereceğim diyor.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the CSEC Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with CSEC?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder.
Bunlar resmen bilgi tutuyor yani.
Seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play...
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information.
Bence biraz böyle hızlandıralım bu olayları.
The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Dostum görüşürüz. Eyvallah. Bilgi için sağ olasın. Şimdi Avina. Ha bak Avina de yapmamız lazım. Nerede o? Şurada. Avina şeydi lan, sanaldı o. Dur. Onunla işimiz yok ya, bir dakika. Arkadaşlık salonuna gitmemiz lazım dostlar. Görevlerimiz şimdi neydi? Şunu yapacaktık, onu geçtik. Şimdi Harkin'le konuşacağız karısı olmak için. Bu neymiş? Bağla konuş. Şimdi Vilex'le konuşacağız. Önce Vilex'i bulalım dostlar. Nerede demişti? C güvenliğinin yönetimindeydi galiba, değil mi? Bir daha bakayım, dur. Şurada. C Güvenliği Akademisi'nde. C Güvenliği Akademisi. Yönetimi burası dostlar. Akademisi nerede? Şu bölgede bir şey var. Muhtemelen alt kattadır. Şuradan hemen aşağı inelim bence. Şurada aşağı inebileceğimiz bir asansör var. Heh. Nerede o? Tamam, şu aşağıdaki ne? O zaman bu tarafa geçeceğiz dostlar. Akademi ilerideymiş, sağdaymış. Yani şuradaki asansörde. Doğru yere mi gidiyoruz? Sanırım doğru yere gidiyoruz. Buradan o tarafa çıkış var mıdır? Şunu da alalım bari. Gerçi yukarı çıktık ama yukarı mı çıkacaktık? Hayır, olmaz. Burası olmaz. Ama oradan aşağı iniş var. Tamam, sıkıntı yok o zaman. Biraz manzaralı gidelim. Şundan da toplayalım veri.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shephard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in
4 ay mı?
3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll...
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Ne oluyor lan?
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Gidelim bakalım. Üst katta biri bizi bekliyormuş. Kim bakalım arkadaş?
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Eyvallah. Şu an farklı bir yerdeyiz ama neyse. Şuraya halledelim, ondan sonra gideceğiz hemen şey yanına. Neydi? Vrex'in yanına. Bu değil miydi lan demek ki? Evet, Şaira.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. Now I must ask you to take your leave.
Bu muydu
I
ya?
have many clients waiting to see me.
Bir de o kadar işin gücün arasında bir de bunlarla uğraş. Yani çok güzel yani.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first time.
Burada mıdır? Hayır değil. Bir geri gel. Çoran ini mi? Bu kimmiş lan? Ulan bölgelere gittik ama dur bakayım. Neredeyiz? Çok güzel. C Güvenlik Akademisi nerede ya? Şurada mı acaba dostlar diyeceğim ama. Ama şuraya gösteriyor şimdi. Hemen yanımızda da var bir tane daha. Şuraya gidelim dostlar, bakın burası neresiymiş merak ettim. Şu Çora mıdır, Kora mıdır? Onun yine Centilmenler Kulübü diyor. Lan? Şuna şunu yalla sen. Ya sen nereye geldin? Baş çakal var ya. Kalkın lan. Oğlum bunlar bize niye saldırdı durduk yere ya? Gidip bakacağız. Yapacak başka bir çaremiz yok. Lan bu ne? Şu an buna bakacak vaktimiz yok. Dur bakalım.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers enjoy the club.
Oraya girmemiz lazım aslında muhtemelen de. Dur bakalım. Şurada bir kapı var ama orası geldiğimiz yer. Şurada Fist'in ofisi varmış. Dur bakalım. Nerede o? Ha. Demin girmeye çalıştığımız yer orası. Giremedik. Aa, General Septimus oradaymış lan. Dur bir dakika. Dostlar geri gidelim. Geri gidelim. Şu herifle bir konuşalım ya. Nerede o? Jenna. Şu.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's
So
only
if you
one.
feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset. But spreading
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Enjoy your drink, General.
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Neden gidip kendin konuşuyorsun oğlum? Beni gönderiyorsun ya.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his
Oo,
ancestors.
evet. Neden oldu belli oldu.
Shouting his secrets in public. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to? Where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well,
tamam, açık odasındaysa buluruz onu da.
soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
Biri daha vardı burada. Şu kim bu? Harkin ha. Harkin de buradaymış lan. Lan tamam bulduk işte ben sonunda.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor. And then he screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes.
Evet. Neden niye söylemiyorsun lan?
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus is.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with me. He'll pay for it soon enough. The executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Kes sesini, şimdi seni burada döverim ha.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Burada başka bir şey var mı? Yok. Gidelim o zaman. Evet dostlar, gidiyoruz. Şimdi.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right.
Dostlar, bunlara daha sonra bakarız. Şu an işimize odaklanalım. Burada ne var lan? Vay.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Olabilir. Bakalım ne var.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Normal zırh. Vay vay vay, güzel zırhlar var aslında da. Kaç para? 1000 iyi şeyimiz var. Hepsini alabiliriz. Kurtarıcı ve gezgin var dostlar. Turyan ve Krogan. 2 tane. Bakın zırhları var ama. Şu anka kuşunu alsam. Ben bunu alacağım ya. Bunları satabiliyoruz mu lan? Biçici diyor. Glikoz karışımı üst seviye üreticilerde bulunan ürünlerin daha ucuz versiyonunu üretmektedir. Edebilir demiş. Sanal mermiler diyor. Şimdilik bunlar yeterli ya. Onlara daha sonra bakarız dostlar. Başka bir şey var mı yok mu diye şöyle bakınalım. Burada bir şeyimiz var mı? Şu an yok. Gidelim. Buradan da gidelim. Şimdi buradan yukarı çıkabiliriz. Burası neresi lan? Üst mağazalar. Klinik ha. Kliniği bulduk. Garus orada olması lazım. Evet, Garus'u şimdi bulduk gibi bakalım. Çünkü burada olduğunu söylemişti Harkin. Klinik nerede kaldı? Aa dur, klinik daha uzaktaymış dostum. Bir dakika. Şuradan gideceğiz. Orada üst mağazalar var. Şurada klinik var. Biz kliniğe gidelim önce. Klinik ileride gözüküyor ama bakalım. Ve geldik.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or Who are you?
Vay çakal vay. Aslanım Garus. Şuna dön abi, silah değiştir. Çıksın oğlum orada. Şuna geçelim. Gel buraya. Bu da gitti. Güzel. Evet, şimdi Garos'a konuşalım.
Shephard gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Bu adamlar kimde?
Who do they work for?
They work for Feast.
Feast mi?
They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him
That
quit.
Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
Güzel. Kanat var
She
mı?
must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shephard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we heard about him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry...
Move out.
Evet. Bence Kaydan'ı bırakalım. Ya da eşliği bırakalım. Eşi çok şu an zayıf kalıyor çünkü ya. Takımın çatışma gücü diyor. Bu kimmiş? Bu biyotik. O zaman şöyle yapacağız aynen. Çünkü bu da çalışma gücü, bu da çalışma gücü. Komple ona gidiyor. Biyotik ve teknolojik güç de lazım bize. Böylesi daha makul gibi duruyor. Haydi gidelim. Dostlar burada bir mola verelim. Burada bir bitirelim. Bir mola verelim. Bir sonraki bölümde dostlar hemen Vrex'i bulacağız. Vrex'ten sonra da hızlıca Fist'e gideceğiz. Fist'i bulmamız gerekecek. Salt dışı bırak diyor zaten Fist'i. Az önce gittiğimiz o arkadaşlık barının olduğu yer dostlar. Getirkadan oraya gideceğiz. Ama önce ilk noktamız Krogan ödül avcısı Vrex'i bulmak. Vrex'i bulup yine kendi kadromuza kaçacağız onu da. Ondan sonra dostlar da yine Fist'e gidip sonraki akışa devam edeceğiz diyelim ve bu bölümü burada bitirelim. Bir sonraki bölümde dostlar görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın. Kendinize çok çok iyi bakın. Bay bay.